Welcome back to Double Back for Ammo. My name is Dan, and we are in the second part of the Resident Evil 2 walkthrough. As you can see, Claire is leaning a little bit, took a little bit of damage. I didn't intend to, so we can look at our map. We're on the east side of the RPD. We're going to return to the west side, the lower floor, and we're going to do a couple things. In my inventory here, we have the lighter, the bow gun, and the precinct key. I'm going to go over here to the chest, and I'm going to store these ink ribbons just by combining them there. We don't have any green herbs, but we'll find some on the way, so don't worry, we'll be fine. Alright, it's a good thing we killed the zombies on this side of the balcony because they are pretty troublesome for some reason, whereas the other zombies, not so much. We can get over to the emergency ladder and go down to the first floor before he gets to us. Alright, we're going to go back this way. Whoop. And around this thing and through this corridor where we met the liquor previously. The liquor is dead, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. And right up here at the corner should be a green herb. I'm going to go ahead and take this. Using green herbs does not count against our ranking, but using a first aid spray does. So we're going to try using as few first aid sprays as possible and making as few saves on our system as possible. So yes, we are finally going to go in these double doors in this corridor. And over there to the right side of the screen, you can see a file on the desk. This is the operation report. From here, just head straight up to the front of the room. Whoops, stuck on something. And into the back room here. You'll notice it's a fireplace and there is a sacrifice to the hellfire above it. Go ahead and use the lighter here. And another virgin heart drops out of the painting. So you can't get it from here, you have to walk right up to the fireplace and grab it. Okay, and then that's all there is to do in this room. We're going to continue to the stairwell. And then in the stairwell here, we're going to go to this gray door over here to Claire's right. And we're going to use the precinct key, which is actually the diamond key. And when we go in here, there's going to be a lot of zombies. So we're going to use the bow gun to kill the zombies ahead of us. Ah, man. Killed that guy. If we go to the drawer right here, we find bowgun bolts times 36. I mean, wow, that's a lot. And we're lucky that I haven't lost my stuff yet. Let's go over here. Shoot that guy as he's getting up. There is another zombie around the corner here. Two of them, actually. Shot that guy. See, when you do it at close range, kills him instantly. That's pretty nice. All right, if we go back here and we check in this area, we can find a film. I'm going to reload my bow gun again. And then, let's see. Oh, around this corner, we want to go over to this drawer in the corner. The lock is broken, but we can use the lockpick. And we can get the plastic bomb. All I need now to destroy the wall being blocked by the helicopter is a detonator. So, we're making progress. All right, I'm actually going to backtrack to the dark room, and we're going to use the film in our possession, which will get it out of here. Get it out of our inventory, I mean. Okay, and if you move over to this sink, open your inventory and use the film, you will then see a new file. Film A, GOG Human Body Experiment on September 15th. Looks like 3:24 in the afternoon. Okay. So now we're going to return to the room that we were just in. And that's entirely optional, by the way. I mean, you don't need to pick up the film. You don't need to do that. I'm just going for completeness of guide here. So let's go over to this door, unlock it, and go through. Notice the green herb there if you need it, and then go over here to this office. Walk in here very carefully. So he's transforming into a zombie. Hold your aim button, and as soon as you're able to, shoot. Yeah, see, the close range killed him instantly. And right there on the desk is the detonator. Go ahead and combine the detonator with the plastic bomb, and you got the bomb and detonator. I think you can search somewhere in here and possibly a family photo. I think this is Marvin's desk, so I think he wanted to die near his family photo. Poor Marvin. Oh man, what a tragic character. Here's the memo to Leon from all the RPD guys. If things weren't sad enough, they were looking forward to working with poor Leon. And then if we check this locker over here, we get some more handgun bullets. All right, we're ready to return to the east side of the room. We unlock the door, go back to the Great Hall, and we can use the ladder to go back up to the reception area. Whoop, I missed it. Okay, so we're going to switch things around in our inventory again. We do not need the lighter, and we do not need the bow gun, I think. Yeah, we need the handgun bullets. Let's see, let's put the bows right beneath it, and then we can rearrange this stuff. Alright, and then we should also have the diamond key and the virgin heart so we can store... Oh, and the plastic detonator. Alright, and then we just need to combine these things. So, yep, we got 5 slots full of items. Diamond key, bomb, virgin heart. Good to go. Equip our handgun real quick. And let's return to the room where we use the other virgin heart first. This is kind of where we ended the last part of the walkthrough. Go to this virgin on the other side here. Put in the zone. And I think you can get it from the side there, but I'm just moving around the front. All right, we're all done in this room. Let's go back out to the corridor. Move over to this door and use the bomb here. Yeah, baby. All right, that should reveal the corridor, and we just go down here. And we're going to run over to the desk here, and there's a dead body on the desk, so press the action button.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were another one of those zombies.
Are you Chief Irons?
Yes, that's me. And just who are you? No, don't bother telling me. It makes no difference. You'll end up just like all the others. That's the mayor's daughter. I was told to look after her, but I failed miserably. Just look at her. She was a true beauty. Her skin nothing short of perfection. But it will soon putrefy, and she will turn into a zombie within the hour.
There must be some way to stop it.
In a manner of speaking, there is. Either by putting a bullet through her brain, or by decapitating her completely. And to think that taxidermy used to be my hobby. But no longer. Please. I'd really like to be alone now.
Okay, let's leave the chief alone now, and let's go back to this door on the other side of the room. Big tiger! First time I played this game, that kind of startled me a bit. Alright, go through this door. Alright, let's follow the sound of footsteps here. Somebody clearly in the next room. Ooh, it's dark. Go to the wall switch here, push it, and then go in.
Ah! Wait. Let me go! Easy, easy there. I'm not a zombie. You're safe now. Leon, come in. I found the girl, and I've cleared the wreckage that was blocking the corridor.
Got it.
My name's Claire. What's yours?
Sherry.
Do you know where your parents are?
They both work at the Umbrella Chemical Plant, near the city limits.
The chemical plant? Then, what are you doing here?
My mom called and told me to go to the police station because it was too dangerous to stay at home.
From the look of things, I'd say she was probably right. But it's dangerous here as well. You'd better come with me.
But there's something out there. I don't know what it is, but I saw it. Much larger than any of those zombies. And it's coming after me.
What was that?
That's what I was telling you about. It's here.
Sherry, wait!
Sherry's going to do that a lot. All right, so if you go to the back of the room here and check this little box, you get another first aid spray. Again, you don't want to use these too much. They will lower your ranking. Here you get the Chief Secretary's Diary B. I am just going to collect a lot of things because I want to show you where everything is. And I just like having them on hand, just in case of emergency, right? All right, let's return to the Chief's office.
Chief?
All right, right there on the corner of the desk, we can find the precinct key. Just so we're clear, this one is the diamond key, and this one is the heart key. So we just found the heart key in the Chief's office. We go around behind it here. There's a book. It's the Chief's diary. It's a full admission of his complicitness with Umbrella. All right, and then there's this on the wall. The sacrifice dies by the claw of the jaguar. Its blood forms a serpent that poisons the earth. An eagle glistens, bathed in blood, and the gateway of doom will open. All right, so we can't use the blue stone here. It's like the right half of the blue stone. We need to find the other half of the blue stone so that we can use it. But we are going to find 3 stones and put them there. All right, we're going to head back to the reception area and drop off some items and load up for our next trip through the RPD. Grenade, we want the grenade launcher. Let's put the first aid spray away. Somewhere that makes sense. And yeah, we need both the heart key and the diamond key. Okay, and it doesn't matter that we've only got 2 rounds in the grenade launcher. It'll do the trick. Okay, we're going to go back through the crow corridor, but as we were going through it last time, you probably noticed this door. And we're just going to go through there. There's a green herb up top here you can use. And there's 2 more on the bottom level. It looks like a zombie here playing possum, but go ahead and check the body and you'll find some handgun bullets. Okay, now we've used the heart key and we can now discard it. And that was handy because we want to get it out of our inventory. Let's go through here, go to this side of the desk, and we want to go around this guy. You can see his head. So start shooting him. All right, now we want to go back and shoot this guy. And we want to, looks like one of the other zombies we lost sight of. He's probably coming around the table there. And yep, here comes this guy. Let's see if we can get a better angle on him. Yep, he is getting up. And he's dead. Alright, let's reload real quick. And let's go. What? He came out. I expected him to still be in there. Okay. Let's shoot him. Go down. Is he dead? Alright, good. All right, it's no problem. Behind the desk here, there is actually 2 green herbs hidden out of sight. We can go ahead and take one. There's another one there. I'm not going to take it now. I just want to show you. And if we happen to be passing through and we need them, they're there. All right, let's go over here to the safe. Now, in the last episode, there was a numeric code I showed you in one of the files. There it is, 2, 2, 3, and 6. That opens up the safe, and we get the acid rounds. And we've gotten a police station map. So now we can better see the entire 2 floors. We've already explored most of the 2nd and 3rd floor. We've got this whole area on the east side that we haven't explored. Okay, just outside here to the office, just outside of this little... plant possum, hate that. So there's some ink ribbons here. I don't think we need to take them at the moment. We don't really want to clog up our inventory. Let's see, let's go ahead and put our... I think we need acid rounds pretty soon. We'll see. Okay, and we are going to go through these doors. And there's a large number of zombies here. We're just going to kind of back up a little bit, and we are going to get ready to run around them when they get too close. And there's a green herb there. And then we're going to just continue running down this corridor into this hallway. Okay, so you want to get out of this camera angle because there's a zombie just off screen. Okay, and once he's down, reload your weapon there. We want to quickly go up to the corner here. I hate that we don't have auto aim. Darn it. Kill him on the ground. And I'm kind of leaning again. Take her down. Man, they are really tough in this corridor, like tougher than I'm used to. Okay, so yeah, we're leaning again. Sorry about that. If you go over here to this door, don't quite go in that door yet. There is a red herb here. And down here at this blue-green door, we can see that we need a club key that we don't have yet. Go in this gray door. So there's nothing on this side of the room. Just cross over here. You can see through the two-way mirror that there is there's an item glimmering on the shelf there. One of the stones that we're looking for. And right here you can get some handgun bullets. So I'm not too damaged. If you get more damage than where I am now, Claire starts moving more slowly. As long as you are moving this speed or faster, you are good. So let's go over here. Let's use the diamond key and we can discard it. Go in the room here. So in the last episode, I told you about using a cord to secure the security shutters, and this is it. Now if we go over and grab this item off the shelf here, we've got the Eagle Stone. Now when I turn back around and run through this room, a monster is going to come crashing through that window, and we just want to run past it and run out of here. And we never have to worry about it again. All right, so we'll be back to this corridor with the club key later. And we want to get out of this and the other, and we want to start shooting these guys because we can't get out of this corridor. All these guys here. All right, let's back up a little bit, reload. Okay, when they're that close, I strongly recommend that we combine the grenade rounds into the grenade launcher and equip it. And there we go. Okay, now we can combine the acid rounds in there. Reload our gun. Oh, we can go ahead and... think they're all good and dead. Here's one more guy. Why is he taking so many bullets? I swear I didn't choose hard mode, right? You guys saw that, right? That I did not choose hard mode. I chose normal mode when I started this game. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and use this green herb. We're going to combine these things. And then, let's see. So you remember that we used the hard key, right? Oh, I also want to show you that there's a door here. You can go back out to the Great Hall and over to the reception area on the other side and use that item chest if you want to. We're going back to this door that we used the hard key on. There are some additional green herbs right there. You might want to consider taking one with you. And we're going to go through this corridor. And we are going to go ahead and use the cord here. Now, this doesn't really affect Claire's game. It affects Leon's game. Because after we clear Claire's game, we can then play as Leon. And there's some other things that we do that are going to affect Leon's game as well. And I'll show you those. So here's another key that requires the club key, which we don't have yet. Let's go downstairs. All right, we are going to run through this corridor as fast as possible out to the main area. These dogs are going to get mad at us. We are just going to keep going and go through those doors. Just like that. Out here, there's more dogs. Notice the red herb right there. We're going to go straight over here and get into this manhole because the manhole lid is open. And then in this corridor, we go straight up the corridor here. We open this door. There is so we can use this item chest to store the stone here. It's probably like the only thing that we don't really need at this point. Let's see, we want to take out, yeah, so we need the lighter again. Okay, so yep, we're going to trade that stone for the lighter, and that will set us up for the next part of the walkthrough. I'm going to go ahead, I'll save my game when I get done. So when we go back out to the corridor here.
Sherry, I've been looking everywhere for you. I was so worried. We've got to go now, honey, okay? If we stay here, that monster will find us. Let's go.
No, I won't.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
It's not that, Claire. It's because of my daddy. He's over there. I heard him call my name. Daddy must have been attacked by the monsters. I have to help him.
Wait, Sherry. Don't go alone. Sherry! Sherry!
Oh, Sherry, will you ever learn your lessons? All right, so just run over here and get on the lift. Real quick, I want to open up the inventory screen and show you what Sherry's got. Sherry only has a first aid spray, and she's got a photo of her family. So she does not have any weapons or any ability to attack monsters. So you want to run through this area very quickly. I'm going to go ahead and go to the map. So you can see that there is a door to the north, and there's also a door to the southwest. I am going to go to the door to the north first, and when I'm done there, I'm going to come back through this area, go to the door to the southwest, and then I'm going to cross back the entire area back to this left. There are dogs in this area that we cannot kill, so we have to have some luck on our side and get past these dogs. So start running out here. Yeah, that dog misses you, and you should have no problem getting to that door. Yeah, push the action button as soon as you get close to get it. All right, so there's the sewage disposal map. We can now see all the areas on this map, including the other part of the area that we haven't visited yet. Over here is a control panel, but don't worry about it just yet. And if you're running when you jump down these, you'll move a little faster. All right, so there's a box puzzle here. Start moving this crate until it's in line, until it's up against the wall here. Difference between Resident Evil 1 and 2 is that you can climb over the boxes. And I'm going to drop down behind this one. And then I'm going to push this box over. And then I'm just going to push this box back a little bit so Sherry can get out. And then I'm going to push this box in place. All right, turn around and we can run back over to the stairs. So if there's some pipes in my way, we can climb up. And get back up here to the control panel. And move it. All right, if we cross the bridge and go over here and check the shelves, we will find the precinct key. We can check it now, actually, and learn that it is the club key. All right, now we're going to make that dangerous cross over the entire area with both dogs having quite a bit of ability to attack us. All right, so, yep, that one, if you follow the same pattern I did, should be easy. Here we will find some grenade rounds. Getting these is optional, of course, but I'm going for completion. All right, now comes the hard part. We might get stopped a couple times. Yep, just like that. And we want to run across, and we got stopped there. Yeah, whoops. We got hit a third time. We don't have to get on the lift. We can just start pushing the action button as we approach it. And we're right down the lift.
Claire, are you there?
Sherry, are you okay? Did you find your dad?
Yes, I'm okay, but I couldn't find him. But I did find something else for you. Here. Here's another.
Thanks, sweetie. Now, why don't you come over here? I want you to stay with me.
Claire, I can't reach the ventilation hole anymore. But don't worry, I'll find another way. I can take care of myself.
Wait, Sherry, come back. Sherry! Sherry!
You may think you can take care of yourself, Sherry, but can you? All right, so if you just move over here, if you move on to the... These are a little difficult to pick up, so I recommend moving a little ways onto the ramp. And then pick up the G rounds. Go ahead and combine your G rounds into your grenade launcher and equip it. And we are going to go back over here to the storage room, and we're going to save our game. And I recommend you do the same, because things are about to get a little hairy here inside the RPD. Whoops. And that is going to do it for this portion of the Resident Evil 2 walkthrough. I hope you guys are enjoying this, and if you do, please consider subscribing so that you know when the next one drops on the channel. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.